Hey, what's going on? It's Lewis here with Crypto Elite, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to buy and trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies on GDAX without getting charged any fees. GDAX is really cool because it's probably the first exchange that you're going to use outside of Coinbase. And this makes sense because GDAX is actually part of Coinbase. It's the more advanced exchange that's part of the Coinbase platform. So what that means is that if you sign up for Coinbase, you will automatically get a GDAX account. And all that you have to do to sign into GDAX is go over to GDAX.com and then just sign in with your Coinbase credentials and put in your two-factor authentication, and you should be all ready and set to go. And when you sign up for GDAX, this is the screen that you'll get to. This is the home screen, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm going to walk you through it step by step by step. The first thing that you'll probably see is the price chart. This is the price chart for Bitcoin versus USD. These things right here are called candlesticks, and you could choose to see either the candlesticks or a line chart by clicking this button right here, and this is the line chart, but no one really uses the line chart, or I don't know anyone that uses line charts, so you want to stick with the candles. These two lines right here that are coming down and across are the overlays. They're the 12-hour and the 26-hour overlays. And these are lines of the average prices for the certain amount of time for each respective color. These things right here underneath the graph represent the volume, and that's basically just the amount of trades that are actually occurring, and the more volume that is in there, the more people that are actually trading, and the more liquid it actually is. Underneath here is this big old graph, and you could see the buy walls and you could see the sell walls with this graph right here. Basically, it shows you the price that it's trading at, and then the amount of people that are selling and the amount of people that are buying. And underneath that, if you placed an order, you'll have an open order if it hasn't gone through yet right over here, and all of the orders that have gone through, you'll get it right here in the fill section. Over to the left here, you'll see all of the buy orders that have yet to be filled, and you'll see all of the sell orders that have yet to be filled up here in the red. On the right-hand side, you'll see all of the trade histories, all of the orders that actually went through. And like I mentioned before, this right here is the sell price that it's trading at right now, which is $8,694. This is also up here, which is the last trade price as well. You could also see the 24-hour volume and the 24-hour price. Right here is where you'll deposit or withdraw your funds. So right now, I have 0 USD in my account, and I have 0.04 Bitcoin in my account. So if I want to buy something, if I want to buy some Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum over here, I would have to deposit some USD in my account. So I would just click on deposit, and this would come up. Now, of course, I do not want to do a bank wire, because a bank wire, as you can see, right over here is a $10 wire fee just from GDAX/Coinbase, and then it's about another $20 or $25 from your bank. So you're going to be paying $30, $35 just to do a bank wire transfer. You do not want to do that. What you're probably going to do is either do your bank account or do your Coinbase account. So if you have money in your Coinbase account, in your USD wallet in your Coinbase account, you can just go over here, click this, and then click USD wallet, and then just deposit funds. And if you don't have any money, you can just fund your Coinbase account by clicking this button right here. Or you could go and deposit directly from your bank account by clicking bank account and then deposit funds, after, of course, putting in however much you want to add. Now, doing this is totally free, which is great. However, it does take around 8 days for your funds to become available. So it could be sort of a hassle. If you want to buy something and you don't have any funds immediately, you might want to just go back to Coinbase and buy it there. However, the reason why you want to use GDAX is because you can have 0 fees. So if you did use your bank account and deposited funds and waited the 8 days, that would be completely free for you. And then all you'd have to do is you would have your USD right here, and you could buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum by simply doing a market order, a limit order, or a stop order. and we're going to go over that right now. Now, in order to understand how you could save fees, you need to understand two terms, which is the maker and the taker. If you are a maker, that means that you are setting the price. That means that the price is not there right now and you are setting it, and then it will eventually hit that price and you will get your target, sell or buy. That is a maker. You are making the price. If you're a taker, that means that you are taking the price, the market price as it is, or someone's buy order or someone's order that they already placed. If you do this, then you're taking. And if you take, then you get hit with a fee. So you always want to be the maker in any situation. You want to make your price. So to make your price, what you have to do is you have to go to limit. So never do market price. I don't recommend doing market price because you'll just pay a fee. You could always do a limit order. And let's say that you're buying some Bitcoin. What you would do is you would go up here, and you could see that there's four markets: the Bitcoin market, Bitcoin Cash market, the Ether market, and the Litecoin market. So if you wanted to buy some Bitcoin and you're in America, you would simply go to Bitcoin/USD and click that, and then you would come to this screen. If you wanted to buy some Ethereum, you would go down to Ether and then go to Ether/USD and click that. If you wanted to buy some Ether and you had some Bitcoin already, then you could go down to Ether and choose the Ether/Bitcoin, and you could buy it this way. But what we're going to do is we're going to use GDAX to buy Bitcoin with American dollars that we deposited in. So if you're going to do that, this is what you're going to need to do. You need to go to Bitcoin/USD, and then you need to go to limit order. And that's because you want to make your order. You want to be the maker. So to make your order, all that you need to do is you need to look at the current price. The current price right now is $8,660.64. All right, so in order to create a limit order and not have to pay fees, you need to be the maker. So what you do is you look at the price it is right now, which is $8,645, right? And then you look over here, and these are all the buy orders that are currently about to be bought. And these are moving really, really crazy right now. They're going so fast. So what you want to do is you want to look at the number it is right now, and you could click it, but if you click it, it's going to reflect this number right here. If you click like wherever you click on this graph is the number that's going to reflect. So let's see, this should reflect 8,602. So I'll click right here, and you could see right here, it filled it in. And if I want to sell, then I would click that. But I want to buy, so what you want to do is you want to go someplace that's close to the middle, but not like too close, just in case it gets engulfed before you actually make your order. So what I like to do is look at the middle, and then I'll click somewhere over here, like say 8,599, and then it'll fill it in right over here. Then what I do is I look at the price that it's currently at. So it's at 8,611, 12, 8. Okay, so it's around 8,600, 8 to 12. So I reflect that in my price by changing it to 8,600, and let's just say 8,605. Why did I choose 8,605? It's because it's a few dollars less than the market price right now, which is 8,608. So that means that my order will most likely get filled. Now, once you put in the actual price that you want to buy at, you're going to want to put in how much you're going to want to actually buy. Now, if you have USD in your account, you could just click here, and you could see that it says pre-fill all. So you could just click there, and then this will automatically pre-fill for you. And then down here, it'll tell you the total USD amount that you're going to be paying. Alternatively, you can just choose the amount of Bitcoin that you want. So if you want, 0.2 Bitcoin or 0.3 Bitcoin, then you'll see, okay, this is the total amount of USD that you'll be paying for the 0.3 Bitcoin at this price. Now, sometimes this price that you put in right here, it will, like, the market will be going so fast that by the time you put it in, it'll be already below it. So like right now it's not. Right now it's at 613, but sometimes it could go all the way down to like 600. And if you see that, you have to check before you place your buy order. You want to check and make sure like, oh, okay, this number needs to be below this, because you want the price to come down a little bit, and then that will execute your buy limit order. If you put your limit price above this price, then you're putting it above the market order, and you don't want to do that, because then you're going to be paying extra money that you don't need to pay. And you want to have this as the post only, and you want to have the advanced just go till canceled. That's all fine. You don't really need to touch any of that. And then all you need to do is place your buy order, and then you'll get it. And once you place your buy order, it'll be put under the open orders right here until it's actually filled. Now, here's the thing. If you put your order, let's say, right now it's 8,640 and my order is 8,605. I'm confident that it will hit this eventually, but if you wanted it like immediately to hit, then I would put it at 8,642. You could see that there's a spread right here. This is the spread between what the market price is and what the person is trying to buy at and what the person is trying to sell at. So right now, a lot of people are buying and selling at just 0.01 cents above or below the actual market price. And that's how they get their orders in super, super quick. You could also click one of these numbers right here, and if you like this price and say, okay, I want to buy at this price, you could just click here and it'll automatically fill in right over here. So boom, or boom, if these are like what you wanted to see. Now what I just talked about is how to buy your coin very, very quickly for no fees. Now if you want to be a little bit more technical with it, what you could do is you could look at the graph and do some technical analysis with this, see how far it's going. And up here, you'll see that there's a 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, all the way up to a 1 day chart. So what I like to do is click the 1 day chart, and that gives a more overview, like a bigger picture type of deal. And you could see it is on a downward trend right now. Same thing with the 6 hour chart. It's on a downward trend. So like I could tell right now, this is on a downward trend. So it's probably going to, hit a little bit lower, or maybe even much lower than this market price right here. So instead of me putting in, 8,613, maybe what I'll do is I want to buy it at 8,500, or 8,450, just a lower price, because I'm looking at this graph and I'm saying, okay, it's definitely going down. Like all of the indicators are saying that this is a short-term bear market. And the other thing that you could do is you could check out the orders that are being placed. And, right now it's all actually they're really small orders, but sometimes what you'll see is a huge order be put in somewhere along this spectrum, and you'll see like, oh wow, there's going to be like a huge order. There's one right here which is 8.16 Bitcoin, which is about $206,000. So that's like a big order. So that's a big sell wall, and this market is moving really, really, really fast right now. So it's sort of hard to see, but if you could catch it, you could see the price that they're trying to sell at, and you're going to know like, okay, that price is going to be pretty stable around that price. And you could also go down and look for very large buy orders. All right, there's a huge buy order right here for 24 Bitcoin at this price, which is 8,574. So you're going to know maybe maybe that is this right here. So you can see there's a really big buy wall right here for 8,500. Like when it hits 8,500, it's going to go way back, and a lot of people are going to buy. And let's see, like there's not like a huge sell wall anywhere, but like you could see like the resistance is right here. So it's probably not going to go below 8,500. And that's actually where I put all of my orders in, which is, you can see right here, 8,500. And so yeah, that's a really good support level right there. So you could check this graph, or you could check this graph and see where the really big, large orders are, and what they're selling at. And then obviously look at the graph, you know, the overall graph on the day, just to see like where it's going, and then on the hour, and then maybe, you know, 15-minute. You don't want to really get caught up in the 1 minute so much. Like, it's cool, you can look at these things. I like looking at all of them actually, but for the most part, 1 hour is pretty much what I like to base my trades off of. And that's because you could see the bigger picture situation of what's actually happening when it's, you know, an hour, 6 hours, or a day, as opposed to just a minute where it's just like boom, 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 boom. You know, like, you don't really know, like, what does this tell you? Like, really nothing, really. Oh yeah, I guess I should also mention that if you put in, say, like, your price and you want to buy it at 8,500 because you see that there's, you know, for instance, this big buy wall at 8,500 right here, so you want to buy it. You don't actually want to put it in at 8,500. I mean, you can, but what would be better would be to put it in at 8,503 or 85,7, because noob traders like to, you know, just round it off as a nice round number. So you want to get in at least slightly earlier than their trades. And so if you just put it up just a little bit, you know, then you'll get in and you'll be more safe. Also, you might want to look and check out the prices on the other coins like Litecoin and Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash and stuff, and you know, see how much they've dropped and see what their charts are, instead of just, you know, buying Bitcoin right off the gate or buying Ethereum right off the gate. Usually I like to buy Ethereum right off the gate, no matter what, because I just trade with it. But yeah, if one of them is down 21%, you know, or like 50%, something like that, then you'll probably want to check that out, and maybe that might be a better buying opportunity for a little bit of a hold, so that it'll come back up on the after the correction, as opposed to something that is uptrending in the positive or only down, you know, like 1% or something like that. And just in case I didn't make it clear for selling, when you sell, you just want to click sell, and obviously instead of clicking down here for the buy, you would, you know, click up here for the sell. And when you sell, what you want to do is you want to look at the market price, and you want to have it higher than the market price. So, you know, it's 8,669. So I'll, you know, click that, and I'll put in 8,675, you know, so that my sell order is, you know, at that price. And then once it goes up to that sell order, then it'll, you know, sell. And this way I'll be the maker for my sell, and I won't get charged any fees for that either. Or of course I could go up here and just see like where a big order is at. The biggest order that I see right now is 2. So I could just like click here, and, you know, it'll auto fill in the price that they're selling at, which is 8,677, and then I'll just sort of be bundled in with them. And then finally, to withdraw your funds, all you need to do is click withdraw, and of course you could go and withdraw it right back to your Coinbase account over here into your USD or Bitcoin wallet, or you could go and you could literally withdraw it straight back into your bank account, and you could choose however much you want to withdraw, put in your 2-factor authentication code, and withdraw your funds, and then you would actually have the money in the bank. And that's how you withdraw your money from GDAX and everything else that you learned in this video. Alright, so now you know how to buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies on the GDAX exchange without getting charged any fees. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you want more information, check out the free crypto beginner course in the description below. Otherwise, you're awesome. Let's get to the moon together, and I'll see you in the next video.